up.
All right. Where's everybody? Okay, Blast says you're
Hey peeps, July 25th, Thursday, and we're here with Violent Rain and Blast Has. Say hello, kids.
hello.
Hi.
We're going to have a
I was,
dandy old time with you today because it's Love Line. Wee-wo, hello. So nice to see you so bright and early. I missed you. I always miss Wee-wo when he's not around.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
hey, Weebo.
Oh, did you hear that? That guy was saying, I ain't giving you none.
Ooh.
Yep. We're
Which is,
practicing for Fight Club here.
which is a good thing to hear, like, because of our topic. Our topic today is she into ya?
Oh.
Guys and girls.
Mm.
It's always a fun
Mm.
topic, isn't it?
It sure
To,
is.
to help each other out with those love needs, like the boys are always asking, well, I don't know. I think she likes me, but I'm not really sure because she did this. So we're here to chew it up. We're gonna chew it up, figure out maybe you got somebody in your life that you're not quite sure about. Maybe
Hmm.
not. Maybe you know somebody who needs a little bit of help. Or maybe you just wanted to know. Well, we're gonna debate it. We're gonna have some talks about it. And
Ooh.
hopefully we got ourselves a man on our stream with us. Blast has. Maybe he can help
Yes,
us
Oh
out
sir.
yeah.
with some yeah, manly experiences. Titus, hey Titus. He says, "Yeah, we all have that. It's complicated." In quotes.
Oh.
Thing happened to him. It's complicated. Yep. I'm telling
Yep.
you, people are complicated. Feelings
Yeah.
get scrambled up in your heart, messed up with your head,
Mm.
messed up with downstairs. No bueno.
Yeah. I know I get confused. I have a friend actually who gets confused, so.
I have a friend
Well.
who gets confused. Okay, what's Weewo saying? My girlfriend I have not seen in 2 weeks. Oh crap. Well, you better just bust her out of that closet. She's probably like tied up in there. Weewo, blow her up. I'm kidding, Weewo. I'm kidding. All right.
Yeah. Come out of the closet.
Well, I was just trying to. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So, I don't know.
Hi.
Violet.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey,
Can you say
Violet.
hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How
Hello.
you doing?
Pretty good.
I want to give you a hug.
Don't give me no hug from behind, please.
Hmm. All
Yeah.
right.
You know what that means, kids. Get a chokehold from behind. That's for hugs.
But it's just like a quick one. Just a quick one. I'll dismiss it.
So, hey!
No, I'll dismiss it. I'll dismiss it.
You
So.
already did. Okay, we're done. Now you knocked my hat off. Now I gotta put my fur cap back on my head. Where is this thing? Now I can't even pick it up. Oh well.
Oh wait, let me pick up my hat.
Well, I hope you can pick your hat up. I can't pick mine up.
Oh, it looks like we're fighting, but we're
Yeah.
not because I
Oh.
just gave you a hug.
Oh. Did you do
Here, let me
your?
walk
Have you
over.
been doing your dailies, kids? Blast has and Violent Rain. Have you been doing them?
Yes. Not all
Yes.
of them, like the entire list, but at least one daily.
One daily. Yeah. How long has your streak been going?
I think I'm on day 31, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Wow,
How you
that's a
been
good
doing,
one.
Violet Rain?
I have not
Oh,
have
sorry.
not been on here for a while. Yes.
Oh, you don't even
So
just
I've
peek
been
on there once a day? It's so easy to do.
no,
Oh,
no, I've
yeah.
not been on here in a while.
Yeah, I'm at day 54.
Wow,
Yes,
54.
yesterday I almost missed it because when I went on, it said daily challenges disabled. Like, what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happened to me too. That
Oh,
actually
did you
happened
see that?
yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
yesterday. Uh-huh. And so I like got up from my bed. I actually went to bed and I thought I should go and check it to see if it's not disabled anymore. And I went over there and would you would you know it? It was back on, so I did my daily.
Oh, lucky. That's
Yeah.
I
good.
actually I looked it up online. I think it's a bug with the way that you connect with Rockstar. So all you have to do is just close the game and open it up again, and
Oh.
instantaneously the dailies are back.
Oh, okay. There you go. Close your
In
game,
case it
open
happens
it
again.
back. Yep. See, it's a good thing we have these boys on here. They know all the answers. I don't have to worry. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Blasters.
Got your
Yes.
back.
Thank you.
So I'm working on the posse, and it says I'm affiliated with too many posses. I think that's why I couldn't join you last time when we were with Scarface and a whole bunch of other people. I think
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And what is
so.
your
Does that mean
posse name? Bossy?
right now it's set as Blast as posse, but I was trying to change it. It wouldn't allow me to proceed until I guess I have to be kicked out from a few other posses in order for me to continue.
Oh, you can kick yourself out, I think.
I mean, like, you know how you can keep a list of people that have been in your posse before, even though they're not in there
Uh-huh.
right now?
Huh?
I think I need to be kicked off the list from a few.
Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can kick you off mine.
Here, I'll
Okay.
Let
kick you off mine
Wow,
too. Let's
fine
see here.
horse
Yes,
there.
please kick me. One on the left and one on the right.
Uh,
Oh wait.
I don't know. I don't think I can right now.
Yeah, why can't I kick you off now? Are you in my? How come we're blue? We're already, cause somebody's already in a posse, is what it looks like.
Okay, no. Let me just stand down.
Do a view of
Okay,
the
it's not active.
Okay, we're not in a posse, so why is it showing that? I think you have to actually create a posse, though. I don't know why you're not
Okay.
able to create one. I don't see Blast has his posse.
It
Oh,
doesn't let me be temporary nor persistent. Oh,
Huh.
I can
okay.
do a I can do a okay, I can do a temporary. Never mind. There we go. Then I'll send you invites. Invite the posse.
Okay.
It should work.
Oh, this Blaster, sure.
Zalifax, I don't know who you're talking to. It says, but I saved her. You didn't think. I texted you. Who are you talking to, Zalifax? I don't know who you're talking to. Lesson from a song. Oh, you must be talking to Weewo or something. Okay. Titus says, I haven't seen my girl in a week, and I'm happy.
Oh,
Titus.
Titus.
And he says, but I am
Oh,
sad. I
Titus.
haven't seen my kids in a week, too, but they're on vacay in Florida, so they are happy. Oh, Zalifax is your story about the daily objectives. We were talking, and I told you to go back and check. Oh, that's right. You were the one who told me to go over there and check. Yes, I'm sorry. I should have given you credit. Because, yeah, you're right. You did text me, and I was like, I was having technical difficulties. And you said, just go over there and check it or you're going to lose it. And I was like, nah. And so, yeah. So I did. Okay, anyhow. John, how's everyone tonight? John the King, we're all doing great. I'm so glad to see you in the chat room.
Hello.
Hey, John.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's see. Blast has his posse. I see you now.
Yep.
Okay. And I got my invite. Yes. Okay, good. All right. I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
go to the fence to sell my goodies, but let's get this
Sure
conversation
thing.
over. Oh! Let's get this conversation started.
All right.
someone's horse just ran right into me, but oh, there's a turkey that got dropped from it.
Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know, but I got a free turkey because my horse ran into another horse.
Oh, thank you, Blessings. That's so kind of you.
You each got a free turkey.
Thank you.
For letting me be part of Loveline tonight.
Oh, thank you. We
Oh,
should be
so
getting you
thoughtful. Thank you.
turkeys, making you some Thanksgiving dinners.
Who's this
Oh,
guy?
Big
Dragon for
McKinley. Oh,
legend.
shoot, your headset broke. But Zelda facts, no cry. Don't cry. Yes, you gave me my credit for that. Okay. Oof.
Which fence are you going to, Mary?
I am going to roads. Is there another one closer? I think there's one over
Maybe
in
Blackwater?
yeah, Blackwater, right? Near the Los Lobos gang or whatever they're called. Where is that?
Mm.
I can't find it.
Thieves Landing. Near
Searching the map.
Thieves Landing. Yep, down there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, we'll go over there.
Where's that way? Okay.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm all the way up near Strawberry. Wow. Okay.
Ooh, thunder and now lightning. Okay. Titus says, I'm doing good. I'm actually doing the risky business Tom Cruise in my underwear and shades.
Hey,
That's funny.
that is how you doing.
Yeah. How long have you been with your girl, Titus? How long have you been with her? Curious. You probably know, like, oh, how did you know, Titus, that she was like into you? Maybe you never questioned it. It was just like, yeah, I know she liked me. Sometimes it's hard to tell, you know. But I think the most giving thing, like the giveaways, are like things that she can't control, like body language. Sometimes there's some body language that a woman exhibits that she just can't even control it.
Yep.
Would twirling your hair count as a giveaway?
Not really.
Yes.
I don't think so.
No?
Not all. No.
Oh, you don't think so?
No. I don't think that. I know that people say that it is one, but women do it all the time. Women do it all the time, and it's not a giveaway to me.
Mm.
And sometimes women will get your attention for the validation. She just wants to feel all love, but you know, tomorrow she's gonna drop you like yesterday's dinner.
Yesterday's turkey.
Yeah. And twirling the hair is just one of those things you can't really tell. I mean, it's kind of a cue sometimes, but no, I don't think it is. Let's see. Titus is not lying. He's got some new black shades for work.
Oh.
Like, I don't know, overconfident girls will just do that and flirt with a whole room of people and not even think twice about that she's doing her little hair and playing her little games. Does that mean she's into you? Nah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
She's more into herself.
Exactly. She is. She's more into herself.
Yeah.
She knows she can play you like a fiddle And she's just going to suck it in, turn you away.
Yeah. I hate that. Oh, when I
Uh,
see that done.
yeah, when you see that done. I just made her laugh
That's
and we
not
kept
nice.
hanging. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Here we go. Titus is going to tell a story. Titus says, well, I met her sister at work, and a coworker asked her sister out and told her to bring her sister for me. That was a while back. Let's just say my daughter just turned 8. Okay. I just made her laugh and we kept hanging out. That's nice that you got patched up, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
really nice.
All right. So I think there are some tests that boys can do too
Hmm.
to tell if a girl is
Yes.
really into liking them. Oops.
Sure.
Some tests.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay, so if she is into you, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay.
Here's a
Hmm.
little test, and I think that it's pretty revealing. If let's say you're at like a nightclub, this has to be done at a busy place.
All right.
You can test a girl to see if she's just even has the slightest bit of interest by going up to her and kind of like mumbling something, but don't be clear about what you're saying, and she's going to make her say what. And how she says what is really telling about how she feels about you. If she's like squinting her face, what did you say? I think that squinty face is
Squinty
pretty. Yeah,
face.
it's like like, what are you saying? What? That nasty squinty face is just like, you're just bugging me. What? But if she's like,
Mm.
oh, what? And she lifts her eyebrows and is like, what did you say? That totally different. She looks at you and she's like, okay, this guy's he's a contender. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Hmm. Okay.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what did you say? Okay.
I
Hmm.
think body language definitely does give away if you learn to read it.
Oh yeah, body language. Dead giveaway
Yep.
sometimes. Oh dang
Yeah.
it! I sold too many items.
Can you give them back?
Yeah.
Give it back. I want to take it back.
You'll probably sell it at a higher price though, right?
Titus says
Yeah.
it's all in the eyes, Chad. If she gives you that look.
Ooh, that look, huh?
Yeah, but you know what that the what test I think can also backfire too in cases where they're just a nice person and she just gives everybody that attention.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that
that can
could be
happen.
it too.
But usually in like
Yeah.
a nightclub situation where it's just like I got to decide right then and there whether I want this guy to know that I like him or not, I think it works.
Hmm. Oh, there's English Mace right here. One of the dailies. Yeah. Oh, there was a movie a while back.
There's like a
I think
moth
it
in
was
here. Uh-huh.
Hitch, that movie, and they were saying like if you go on a date and if she takes time to pull out her keys at the end of the night, then that means she wants a good night kiss. But then, like, if she gets her keys and she puts it in the door right away and she leaves, says goodnight really fast, that means, obviously she's not interested.
Is that first night? In the first night?
The first date, yes.
I don't know.
I heard about that. I mean, I saw that in the movie.
Yeah, kissing at the door. I don't know. I don't know if guys are still pulling that whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, I've never been asked to kiss at my door as I get to the door.
So is this like only during like the initial moments of being with someone and you're like trying to figure out, or it could count anytime? Like little cues.
Little
Let's
keys.
first talk about the beginning of like getting to know somebody, and then we'll move on
Oh,
to
the very beginning. Oh,
yeah, and
okay,
then we'll
okay.
move
I
on to
see what
more
you're saying.
solid relationship because yeah, after time, let's say this girl's been giving you attention. Later on, she might like kind of
Huh.
be warm and not giving you um, the full attention that you were getting before. We'll talk about that part
Hmm.
later because I think
Oh,
that's a different story, right? Things can change. Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But yeah, that's interesting though, Violet Rain. That if you pull your keys out real quick, like and try to get out. Yeah, get out. I
Mm.
gotta get out of this situation. I know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Titus says you can change the energy. You can change that wet energy real quick with some confidence and make her laugh. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That always works.
I don't know if it always works, but it could work.
Oh, okay. I'm easy then. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes I am, not always. Which is another,
I know that.
Hey, Scarface! It's Loveline. Loveline time.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hello,
Scarface.
Scarface.
that's a good clue if you're dating someone and if she laughs at your let's say you give not let's not say a good joke like everybody will laugh at a good joke. You tell her kind of a lame joke, not one of your best ones.
Hmm.
If she's slapping her knee, probably a good chance she likes you.
Oh.
Or she's really trying to encourage you to feel confident, which is kind of like, yeah, I like this guy. I want him to feel good around me. But
Okay.
if your
Uh,
if
yeah.
your joke is kind of lame and she's just like, all right, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Mm.
She might not be into you. Oh, you're gonna show us some English mace. I forgot about that. I was all focused on.
Yeah. I was showing you where the English
I'm sorry,
mace
Violet.
was.
I got
That's
all
all
sucked
right.
into Love Line.
Oh yeah, no, no, that's more important. Uh,
I think we should be playing poker. It would be
yeah,
easier.
something like just relaxing. Could we go to the butcher,
Oh
sell
yeah.
everything, and
Oh, head
and
on
then we
over to.
can
Yeah.
yeah, let's play poker.
It'll
Okay,
take me only about half an hour to pick this English mace.
that way.
I found more on this side to complete the
Oh,
daily.
on the other side. All right,
Yeah, right
OG
across
Scarf.
on the right.
OG Scarface
it's fine.
says, "I never tell lame jokes." OG Scarface, I don't get it.
Yeah,
No.
he's too cool for that. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a suave and debonair man. Here's the English mace. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Bless
Uh-huh.
Jazz. Right here.
Yep, 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 yep.
Hi, Vicarious Schism. Let's see. My legendary love life. I'm just one hell of a charming man. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it.
Now, don't be too modest, Scarface. Don't be too modest. So, what other, let's see, like body language cues can a girl give you?
Oh,
That are dead giveaways.
um, for sure. Like, when a woman kind of gives that little cute smile and then just looks down, a little shy.
Oh, the coy, shy look. A little.
Yeah, for sure. That's that's definitely a sign where you have that moment of eye contact.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, that's stuff my friend was telling me about.
I've actually
yeah.
used that in real life, like in a large crowd, and it
Yeah.
was it was a friend that I just started to get to know, and I've noticed that from far away she kept glancing at me, and there was nobody around, so it was kind of foolproof, when you're questioning, is she looking at me? You turn back to see there was somebody else, because that could also happen. But no, I was like the only person, and every time that I made eye contact, she would look away. She would be
Oh,
pretty shy.
yeah. Yeah,
That was a
that's
dead
cute.
giveaway for me.
Oh,
That's really
oh,
cute. Yeah,
that's cute. Yeah.
Hi, Dead Red. Scarface told me that I needed to come by and meet you. How are you? I can't stay long, but I thought I'd drop. Hello, welcome in. We're so glad to have you here. Yeah, we're talking about Love Line here. Talking about we don't have we don't have all the answers, Dead Red, but we discussed the topic, and you can form your own conclusions. Take advice, drop advice, whatever. It's just for fun. So welcome in and feel free. We're a friendly crowd. Oops. Except for when we
Hello.
run people over with our horse.
Somebody
Ah.
shooting at you?
Yeah, because I
I was about
kind
to
of
say.
ran into him. But yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's fun to share stories. Nobody remembers your stories. But but it's fun to have the discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's your
think
very
that
good friend. Go ahead, Violet Rain.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna share something else, but no.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Another thing.
yeah, okay, Scarface, this is my very good friend, Dead. Well, I'm so happy that you've come by and shared your friends here. Yes, totally a Red Dead player here, as well as Violet Rain and Blast has who's joined me. So
Hello.
yeah, back to the question about what kind of body language do women exhibit when they're around somebody they like? And Blast Hat
Mm.
shared that, oh yeah, she'll look at me and, if I look back and see what she's doing, she'll shyly look away, look down. That's a good indicator. She doesn't want you to catch her looking at you because she's just staring. Got her hooks in ya. Just staring at
Oh, wow.
you.
Yeah. I mean,
But
if it were in Red Dead, I could just lasso you.
Whoa! Those darn wolves again.
yeah, those crazy wolves. You didn't read mine. What? I didn't read. You didn't. Who didn't read mine? Scarface? I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, Weewo says crossing their legs and drinking her drink. Like Sharon Stone. Remember that?
Oh,
That's a.
crossing her. No, crossing is the opposite.
No, her legs are crossed and then she like uncrossed and then crossed her legs and she was drinking her little drink, I think. But she wasn't wearing any panties. That's a strong hint. She likes you.
What?
That's
That sounds like a movie scene to me.
Yeah, it's a
that's
movie
more than
scene.
a hint. That's
We're just joking,
that
cause yeah.
is more than a hint. You did change the settings on your thing, right? Just yeah. Oh.
I didn't say anything bad. You formed your own conclusions on that, perverts. Just kidding.
Yep.
Oh.
That is my middle name.
uh, oh, you went to go make a cup of coffee. Okay, well, priorities, priorities. Titus says, when I missed chat, last thing I heard, Vi was about to go in on Hitch. Hitch.
Oh yes, I was. Um, just some signs. It was from a movie, that movie Hitch.
Oh,
That
okay.
yeah, but we can talk about that later because I guess it's about when you first meet someone. I was gonna share something about a first date kind of hint.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
yeah, we were talking about when you
this
first
is
meet
kind of,
somebody.
oh, okay, when we first meet some before. Okay, yes. Thank you for following, Dragon Boy. Thank you. And let's see. Let's see. John says a hint is giggling at everything I say, even if it isn't funny. Yes, yes, we discussed that. Uh, Titus says I can't go back up in chat. My daughter called. I was just talking about her too, Mary. Yeah. Dead Red has to stay awake. Coffee's a must. Okay, we're not knocking it. We're not knocking it. We want you awake, want you alert, participating in the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. And nice to
I,
meet you
I
too,
was
Dead Red.
I was gonna suggest or say that there's something too as far as body language in terms of um, when a woman she's receptive to your touch, um, like say if like if I were interested in someone, if I touched him on the shoulder or on his forearm, just to mention something or to come in a little closer. Those are ways to show that, hey, I am interested, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think when a woman goes to touching a guy, that's
Better to
pretty
catch something small than
forward.
nothing.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I, I
What?
said it was easy. I'm sorry. No, no, I'm just joking.
So, what
Yeah.
about if you're having a conversation and you're both sitting down together?
Why would you do this
Your
to me?
knees are like slanted towards each other,
Okay then.
and she
Uh-huh.
touches
Uh-huh.
your knee. Is that too
With
direct?
her knee? With her knee or her
No, no,
hand?
no, with her hands.
Oh,
Heck
no,
yeah! That's like freaking billboard sign going, "Come on
yeah.
in, this way."
Come on in. The water's fine. That's like that's like a Sharon Stone hint. Yes.
Let me go to party chat. People are like talking a million miles a minute. Let's see. Is this Love Line? Long time listener, first time caller, Johnny Turbo. It is. Welcome
Oh,
in. It's
listen,
Scarface. Okay,
senor.
I'll say again. Light touching and staring directly in your eyes. Yeah, that's more than obvious. Those two things. Light touching. Any kind of touching.
We need some law
And
here.
staring directly in your eye. You gotta be one bold broad to stare into somebody's eyes like,
That
Oh
could be a little
man,
weird. Let me look into
not
your
too
soul.
long. Yeah. I mean, how do you let somebody know though you like somebody in Red Dead though? What do you do with your character? You can't really stare into their
Oh
eyes,
yeah.
something.
Yeah, I guess you just hang around them until they like, I don't know, give each other your stats and stuff. But anyway, Yes, let me go back to chat because I have a lot of people talking here. Okay. Thanks for following, Dead Red. Sounds like you're liking what you're seeing. I like it
Oh.
too. Let's see. Okay. I'm good. What? Why did you block me? What a time to live. Why? Why did you block me? Who blocked you? I don't think anybody blocked you. Scarface, no one's reading mine. We're reading yours, Scarface. We're
Oh.
reading yours. Okay, Weewo says, back I just got done clipping my toenails. I guess, that's how interesting we are.
What?
People, people gotta leave to clip their toenails and then come back. Zelda Fact says when she says take me to bed. Yep, that's pretty obvious. And Dead Red says I am OG Scarface. Oh, I am. So Dead Red is reading your stuff, OG. Titus says touching on the arm or shoulder is where it always begins, chat. You right by.
Mm,
It goes both ways too. Oh, you have no
yep,
idea.
sure does.
Titus says, did he just say what if you're sitting across from her and her legs are wide open? Is that... Yeah, we're talking about that, yeah. Especially if she ain't got no panties on. Scarface says, I've had it done. Not weird at all. Okay.
Really? Oh my goodness.
John says, when she's texting me play by play for no friggin' reason. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
crazy texter. Yeah, it's further along into the relationship game, but yeah, constant texter.
Yeah.
But you know what? Some people are
Oh
lonely. They like to
gosh.
text. And I get into those
Funny.
moods. Sometimes I'm like crazy texter. And sometimes I
Yeah.
just don't text at all.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. That's kind of an iffy one because, I mean, I text people like constantly. Even there's no love interest at all, girls or guys.
Mm.
I don't know if that's so much true anymore, Joan.
About texting?
Yeah, because texting, we're just in the digital age now. That I don't think that's an indicator of, yeah, I'm that much into you. Because I had a friend who did like me. I did not like him, but I texted him all the time. I wonder if he thought I
Hmm.
loved him or something. Dang it. And
That
Titus
is what
says,
happened.
when she leaves you on read at 1:15 a.m. Oh, when she leaves you on red at... That's not a good sign. You're going to have to explain that, Titus. I don't know.
I think what that is saying, some messengers on your phones lets you know when was the person reading your text message. So it'll give you the time. So if it's like you're
Oh!
texting each other and she stops texting at 1:15 a.m.
No, no, no. I think what you're saying is like maybe
Unread.
Titus
Unread, yeah.
texts at 10 a.m. and she doesn't get to it till 1 p.m. or something like that. Is that it shows red at 1 p.m. instead of at the time you sent it? She don't give a crap. I don't know. Titus, you're gonna have to re-explain that one. It says when you drunk text someone and she just opens it and she
Mm.
Basically, I
just...
guess it's like if somebody has the time to read your message, it could take a few seconds just to do a quick reply, but then they choose not to and they leave you on read,
Just
Oh,
leave you
they
hanging.
leave you.
hanging.
Oh. They'll
Yeah.
read
So
it.
you're,
I see. Oh, they'll read
yeah.
it right away and then go, I'll get back to it. And then 5 hours later, she'll say something
Yeah.
totally unrelated.
Yeah. Or not say anything at all, and they just completely ghosted you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
Let's see. Zaldafax says no. If you text her at 10 p.m. and she doesn't reply till 1 a.m., that means she was just finished getting laid.
That could be it.
No, Scarf. That's not really the question, is it?
Wow, we're just reading into this.
When the booty calls at 2 a.m.
Oh gosh.
Okay, Titus. He's like, oh gosh, man. Yeah. If you're left on read, she don't reply later. I just left on read. Would you put some freaking commas and periods in there, Titus?
When you don't, you just assume that you're
I need punctuation. It really saves my life, I promise. Alright, here's a good one for body language is if you want to know if this girl is like interested in you, where does she
hmm
position herself in the room in relationship to you? Does she put
Yeah.
herself in a spot where she knows you'll look at her? You know, she won't ever sit like behind you where you, if you turn your head comfortably, she's not sitting back. If she's sitting back there behind you, she ain't probably interested. But if she always wants to be like within your sight, if you were just to look up and look, then she's probably checking you out. She will probably wants you to check her out. Yeah. And John says, of course. Of course. The
Hmm.
2 a.m. text be like, hey, hey.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think with text messages, if you notice someone actually making time to reply back and they actually show interest and they keep the conversation going. Like I've had experiences where I was communicating with someone the entire night and they had to go to work the next morning and they completely just wanted to keep on talking. You know, like you that's something to me that to me that's something that someone normally wouldn't do. They'll be like, "Hey, I have to go to work. We can continue talking some other day." But
Uh-huh.
like if they're into you, they'll keep making more time to spend with you, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. They'll make the time. They'll even go beyond what's like, I don't know, what would make them comfortable to just to learn more about you, dig into you, gather intel.
Yeah.
OG
Oh yeah,
Scarface
yeah.
says, read the question again, please. Holy crap, which question? You want me to go all the way up there? Which question, Scarface? Look, make this easy for me. I'm sitting here trying to talk to you guys and play a game. Repeat your
Mm.
question, OG Scarface, and I'll answer it. I'll read it. No, body language. Okay, we're talking about body language. Let's stick with the program, kids.
All right. One other thing is if she makes future plans, like if she says, "Oh yeah, we should do that one day." I would love to go. That sounds great. Something like that, you know.
Oh, I guess that's a good test. I hear this is one test you can do. We were talking about texting. Okay, sorry, Scarface. Sorry that we talked about texting. We're going back to body language. So, Violet, we're going back to body language, or Scarface is
Oh,
gonna
okay.
direct us back there.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Titus is all between Scarface and my punctuations. Yeah. So yeah, back to body language. Um. Oh, they say that what Blaz was saying about a girl playing with her hair.
Yeah.
Um. they say that there might be an uncontrollable biological thing that women will mess around with this area of their body, like right here, from their like bottom of their ear to their neck, and um, moving your hair and stuff and talking, that releases pheromones that are
Really?
there. Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
you can like chemically woo a man, and that's just
Chemically.
pure biology working its magic on
Really?
you. It's a theory. Who knows?
Pheromones.
Pheromones.
That is that is good to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And
Picking up a whole lot of information over here.
Scarface, yes, that's true. So if that's part of the theory, well, I guess that wouldn't work either. I was gonna make a joke. I was like, so can I collect my pheromones over a month without taking a bath, and there will be more pheromones to give? But
Sure. There's like you'll be picking up a lot of things. Little critters.
Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. Totally uncontrollable for a woman. It sounds crazy.
What?
If you're
What?
talking to a woman
Uh-huh.
and, she's like into her conversation and you guys are talking and her nostrils flare. Like,
Really?
yeah, flaring nostrils. You look at her nose and you see that flaring going on. Don't stare at her like
Mm-hmm.
she's like got boogers coming out. But
Oh.
that that could be an indicator. Yeah,
Mm.
because women cannot control that.
If their nostrils flare?
Yep, nostril flares.
Just saying.
Oh. Whoa. Well, um, I would say, sometimes there's other reasons why it flares.
Yeah, she's pissed off.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh
And
yeah.
Scarfaces, yeah, there are colognes that have pheromones in them. I use one. It's called Jupe. Oh, you know what, Scarface? Jupe smells good. Yeah, I had a friend who was wearing this nasty cologne, and I was like, oh my god, that thing stinks. And he's like, okay, I'll change it up. So one day he used Jupe, and I was like, what is that? He's like, Jupe? I'm like, oh, that smells good. But he never wears it. I'm like,
Mm.
okay. And then Scarface says she's got the scent of a powerful stag like me. Who's she? Okay.
So not to get off topic, would that be considered a mind game if you're using that to your advantage?
Like pheromones?
Yeah. What do you think?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah. You're just trying to be more attractive.
Gotcha, gotcha.
No one loses in that game.
Mm.
The nose flare, says OG Scarface. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And Titus's favorite cologne is that Yves Saint Laurent. What? Which one? And Titus, is it cologne for men or cologne for the ladies? Perfume? What you talking about, Titus? Oh my God! Is it already my bedtime? Oh my God! Time flies, kids.
Mm. Yeah, this let's see here.
Talking about that neck area, that's actually one of my weak areas.
The neck.
Really?
You're like a
Yeah,
vampire. You just want to sink your
definitely.
teeth in there.
Maybe that's where they got the whole vampire thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yep. All
'Cause it
right.
does smell good. Like I remember saying goodbye to a friend, and we were flirting here and there, and I was dropping her off at the airport, and I could distinguish when she's wearing a perfume, but I smelled something different,
Y
and I'm
todas
like,
las
what is that?
vueltas.
And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, is it my perfume? I'm like, no, it's different, but it definitely smelled really good, and that's when I realized. I was younger at the time. I'm like, oh, that's when I realized the whole pheromone thing. Like, there's a natural scent from people. In this case, men are attracted to
Mm.
women. So
Yeah, I think some men are more have a more heightened sense for pheromones and stuff on the neck and stuff than others. Yeah.
so I heard this other thing, science-based, that pheromones actually come also from the armpit area. That's why people are more drawn towards kissing each other in the face because it's in that vicinity. And animals, let's say like dogs, are bound to sniff each other in their rear because their pheromones um, come from a different location.
Mm.
I'm not about to sniff any man's butt, but but yeah. Oh, gunning for fun is here. Bloodheads, can you add gunning for fun so that you can
Yeah, of course.
join
Let's
our
see, let's find
posse,
them.
please?
Done for fun.
Yeah. Oh, say, okay, so the Yves Saint Laurent is for Titus's cologne, but I can't get enough of that cocoa butter-esque on a lady. Cocoa butter-esque, huh? Just something about it.
Ah,
Something about it. Okay, there you go, Violet Rain. You should try that one out. I'm trying to get her a new
cocoa
perfume.
butter. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. We were at this. Well, how many stores have we been to, and we kept smelling. We kept smelling all these different scents. It started blending together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a perfume that I love.
I
And
love it.
I love it too. I can't get enough of it. I could just wear it all day. You know what I do? I even wear it when I like stream just because I feel so good with it and that perfume. Oh, can someone guess what perfume I wear?
Oh gosh. No, don't share that. That's too personal.
The perfume I wear is too personal?
I don't know.
It is? But Titus
I
is
think.
telling me what he wears. Now I know all about you, Titus.
He's sharing all those keys.
Yeah. Ah. All right.
Scarface
Hmm.
says Anais is my favorite perfume for a wan. Is that like a, a woman?
When?
John, oh no, did I? I think I crashed on. Oh no, I got moved. John says Violet doesn't want us to know what you smell like.
No, I don't.
Big secret.
That's mine. I don't share.
Okay, nobody gets this. No one knows what I smell like now. Okay,
Yeah.
Titus says I take that back. I feel I violated my own privacy.
That's funny. Oh.
Texan
I'd say a little
Cowboy.
mystery works.
A mystery works for.
Yeah, like if you just give all the details, let's say, I'm not saying that there's people that are hooking up through string. I'm just saying like as a tip out there, you're gonna wanna,
Yeah.
leave certain things for them to figure out, because that was what makes it fun. Keeps the fireworks going.
Okay, don't give it all away in one hand basket.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Be a mystery.
be a mystery. Always leave them guessing. I
Okay,
mean,
but
not
that's
on
a different,
purpose.
yeah, that's a different stream, right? I think we already
Yep,
did
yep,
that
yep.
stream. How do you get
What?
them to be attracted to you? Be a mystery.
To,
That's a good tip.
I mean, you don't want to like be all obvious, like, ooh, I tell you, but I'd have to kill you, like that kind of thing.
Wait, actually, this could turn into the topic. So, like, what if someone
Oh,
is
I died.
sharing? Was that a wolf?
I think it's a something. What was it? Oh, I'm done. Okay, hold on.
So, like, if a person starts just opening up to you, like, quickly initially, do you think that could be a sign that they just want to connect with you more? Because normally a person is, somewhat private, let's say, in general. What do you think?
I think it depends on the person, but yeah, I mean,
Um,
it depends on the person. Sometimes us girls, we just want to blab on and blah 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 about everything, and I don't know. Like, girls are kind of like tricky about that. If you first meet a girl, she's not going to tell you everything, and she's not going to reveal private things to you, and she's not going to reveal stuff that she's embarrassed about. A girl who doesn't give a crap about you, she don't care what you know. She'll tell you everything.
Yeah. It's kind of like she lets her guard down.
Yeah, she's already let her guard down because it don't matter what you think. Titus says, "Bye." Makes me feel dirty now.
why?
Because he told us what color he wears.
Oh, Teddy.
that is, that's funny.
Yeah,
Texan
cozy.
Cowboy. What is
No,
this game
don't
called? It's
say
called
that.
Red Dead. Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption Online. You gotta get it. Join us. My God, what's going on here? Getting shot at.
uh, we gotta we gotta take the prisoner to his stash, and then he needs to leave this area.
Oh, did you grab the
Oh, okay.
prisoner? Yes, you did. Okay.
Yep.
All right. See, I'm not paying attention because I'm like totally into the love line talk. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Let me
Hmm.
shoot these people.
my horse died.
Oh
Go
Well,
back
as
to
long
life.
as the prisoner didn't die, we're good.
no.
Yep.
Oh. Hmm.
Come on, prisoner.
Okay. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of cops over here.
Scarfaces, I have about 10 different colognes I use. I don't want to smell the same way every day. So you don't have a signature scent. You want to catch them off guard. Yeah.
Oh,
We already know you
all
wear
right.
jupe. Jupe is your favorite.
Wow.
Okay. I ain't ever seen something like this. Jack said, "Oh my God, yes, you must play this game. It is awesome."
Yes. Um, I think another thing is, let's see. Sometimes, women are funny. They may have, like, let's say, for example, they may have a crush on you. Uh, but then they try to pawn you off, on one of their friends, to test you. Like, oh, you should go for so and so.
Looks like we're rid of them.
Really?
And yeah, and just try to. Yeah, I learned that one in college.
You mean
Oh,
like
you should
right
try.
off the bat? That seems a little
No,
strange. You kind of have to like
no,
know this person for a while before you start making matchmaker, don't you?
no, no, even if you are at a club or something, or you're getting to know somebody, and then, you kind of just test the waters there and just, pawn them off on somebody else, just to see their reaction,
Yeah, it's a good way to
you know.
tell if you're like, yeah, not so sure if this person is
Yeah,
picky. Yeah, you kind of want to know if this guy's a picky guy or if he's just gonna lay everyone in sight.
I mean, these are some things that women do. Because, for example, if a woman, if let's say you meet someone and you like him, and you say, "Oh, well, have you thought about my friend so and so?" And if the guy says, "Oh yeah, she's hot. Can you hook me up with her?" Obviously he's not the one for you. It just he didn't think that much of you, to
Okay.
say, "Oh," but if he was hesitant and say, "No, I like, well, what about us?"
Okay,
That kind of
so
thing. That's an opportunity to test the waters. Or if the person is shy, they may hesitate and maybe not say something, make a suggestion about the two of you, but still not um, go for it because out of respect for you.
okay, well, that's a little bit off topic, but that's a good lesson for you ladies if there are any ladies out there.
you
Yeah.
know.
I think
But
You
that's a
want
sign. It's a sign if she likes you, because you know it's the way that she says it. It's like, huh, because if you really like the girl and she kind of suggests something to test you, then you know it's a test. That is something that does occur in human relationships.
so watch out, boys.
You do have to
I've
be sure.
actually I've actually done that in real life. I used
Yeah.
that task. I was in a club setting, and it was a whole group of us, group of friends that we went. And there was a girl that I had a crush on, and of course we could have danced with anybody that we liked, both from our friends group or anybody that we met there. But my crush and I, I asked her out to dance. We danced, and then one dance song turned to two, and then to four, then to eight. We were practically dancing the entire night. So she enjoyed the moment that we were sharing, dancing together. She could have easily just gone to somewhere else, to someone else and danced. I don't remember if I offered it. I think we went to get something to drink in between, and that could have been an opportunity to switch partners, somebody else to dance with. But I guess we just hit it off, that night,
Oh, see, that's a
and
good example. Yeah.
and it
Hmm.
wa- and it was a way to know that she was into me. And of course, I went for it, and we started dating. We probably dated for about a year.
Oh, was this okay? Did you say you met her there that day at the club, or you
No,
took her
she
there?
was in a we we all went together with friends. It was a
Oh,
group
it's
of
a
friends that we
group.
all went
Ah, I
together.
see.
Yeah, and there was nothing going on with between us. But I
Oh,
used that setting as an opportunity to kind of see how we do together, like if there was any chemistry type of thing.
that's
And
pretty
her
good.
choices clearly was revealing. Yeah.
Really, in dance clubs, I always felt like this is not the place to be pairing up or finding a partner. I've always used dance clubs as a place just to have fun and I don't know, even like people I'm not interested in, I will dance with because I think it's just a friendly thing to do, especially if you're not touching them. Just like there's a fast song. Oh, you want to dance with me? Yes, I'll dance with you. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like I like you or dislike you. It's just a polite thing to do. Just have a good time that night and leave. Why is this repeater here? That's weird.
I think one of the people lost it there.
Yeah.
after they got died.
Oh, okay.
So like we knew each other. We were all friends. Like we had an idea of who each person was. We probably talked a few times here and there, but there wasn't really any romantic interest, you know. So like I had a tendency towards her. Like she caught my eye that night, especially the way that she was dressed. She looked very gorgeous. She was really pretty. Um, so that night, I guess that's when I really realized, hey, you know, like this is something that could potentially turn into a relationship.
Huh.
And just dancing together really proved it.
Hmm.
Afterwards, we just kept
Oh,
in touch, and we kept talking, and we started sharing more moments together, and then that's how our relationship hit off.
Huh.
that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is sweet.
So what happened?
We dated for about a year, and then I switched campuses, so we stopped dating afterwards. Yeah.
That is
Oh,
nice. You want to hear a real life experience that I had at a dance club?
oh,
Sure, if you like to.
Yeah, well, it's
was
kind of
I there?
cute.
Was I there?
No, you were not there. So I went with a bunch of girls to a club in LA to dance, to go dancing. And so I was there, everyone's dancing around, and I see this guy, and he looks at me, and we pass each other. And later on, I go to dance with some other guy on the dance floor, and the guy that I set my eyes on was dancing with another girl. And we're dancing with our own couples, and we kind of noticed that we're kind of back to back, right? So I was drunk, okay? I reached behind me to grab
You
his
should have
butt.
started off with that.
No. And at the same time, he reached his hand behind him, probably to grab my butt. So instead of grabbing each other's butts, we grabbed each other's hands. And we were like,
Wow.
and we both turned around like, and he was like, and the girl that he was with, like, takes his chin and turns his whole face around. And I turn around and I'm like, oh my god, that was really weird.
Okay,
But it
first
was
of
like,
all,
what's that?
you were more shocked that you held hands than grabbing each other's butts.
Yeah.
That was the shocker, that you
That was,
held hands.
yeah. I was a little bit wild when I was going to those dance clubs.
Wow.
She was going for the assets.
I was.
Gosh.
But could you imagine just going back and going locking like someone else's hands with yours? John says that's happened to me too.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Okay, going back to the chat room. Let's see.
That's
Scar
funny.
the way she shakes your hand. Oh, there you go, Scarface. The way we shook each other's hand. That was a strong indication that, yeah, I kind of liked him. I thought he was cute. I danced with him that night. I don't know how much further I would go, but just for the night dancing, I would say that was a fun way to flirt with somebody in a kind of naughty way.
Oh, that's funny.
Texans says usually the picky guys are yuppies. Same with girls. Yuppies? Like yuppies. Okay. Titus says it's a fine line between being tested and friend zoned.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep, don't want to be in friend zone, do you, boys? Kevin
Yeah,
Bacon
look at
over
that.
here,
Nope.
footloose all night. That is, bro. Um, oh, John says, oh, when she wants to go skinny dipping, yeah, that's a different kind of girl.
That's a Sharon Stone kind of girl. Oh
On the
yeah.
subject of holding hands, so if you cross fingers, like your fingers cross each other's fingers, would that be an indicator that she may be into you?
If you're holding
Yeah?
hands, that yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to be. Yeah, if you are, if even like this, even not intertwining your fingers, that's a very strong indication she likes you.
What
Yeah?
if you're just in a friend group setting, and let's say, um, I don't know, let's say you're going through like a corn maze on Halloween, and you're
That's
scared,
so
so you're like
specific.
holding hands, right? You're holding hands, but instead of just regularly holding hands, she decides to hold your hands in a manner of crossing your fingers, like each other's fingers,
Interlocking fingers.
interlocking fingers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty obvious, yes.
Well,
Oh,
okay, wait a minute.
did you are you dropping off that person? The prisoner?
Someone's, yeah,
Oh,
someone's,
I'm gonna lose
up
it
too late.
from
Seven
looting it.
seconds.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Blast has, when you guys were
Yeah.
running around the cornfield, so you guys were paired up because it was a team event. You had to couple up because it was a team event, or like I don't understand how you first started holding hands and how you wouldn't immediately say, okay, she likes me because she's holding my hand.
Yeah, it's just a group setting. So in that sense,
It's kind of
like
like a
it would
scary
be,
movie, you know?
yeah, so
Something.
it's expected for someone to be scared. And let's say in that setting, um, if a friend leaned into me because she was scared, like I wouldn't say, oh, she's into me. I just understand that because of what's going on around us, then she just needs a little protection. So she's
Are you
scared, and
freaking
it's
kidding me?
funny.
No. If she holds your hand, I don't. You know what? If I don't like a guy, I ain't holding your hand. I don't care how scared I am.
Yeah, I hold my own hand.
Oh, my own damn hand. If I don't like you, forget about it. Don't even try to touch me.
What if
Hmm.
it's a guy that's has a natural leader tendency, and let's say it's a spur of the moment. He's like, we have to leave, we have to go this way, and he pulls you by the hand, not because he wants to feel your hand, but just because he wants to direct you in a certain direction.
Oh
You know, like
no, that's
there's
no man is like that. He wants to hold your hand. If the man is turned off by the woman, he's not touching her, you know.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
like, yeah, like if the female is unattractive, a friend, but unattractive,
yeah,
no man is gonna instinctively just grab her hand. There's got to
yeah.
be something about her,
I see.
you know, either grabbing hands, grabbing butts, whatever. It's just it's gonna
Grabbing
be
assets.
instinctive. Yes, it's gonna be instinctive. It's gonna be something you're just drawn to that person. You can't help it.
So you know how like some cultures, they their hellos is beyond just a hello through words. It's like through an actual physical expression of a hello. So like a hug or a kiss on the cheek. You can see this in like European countries.
Uh huh.
I've had an experience where a so-called friend, um, she was gonna come over and say goodbye, and instead of
Hmm.
giving me a regular kiss in the cheek, she kind of kissed the edge of my lip, and I was bothered by it because I wasn't into her. And I told her, please don't do that again. I felt,
Well,
I
where's
don't
she
know,
from?
not violated. Again, it's a whole group of friends thing.
No, no.
You
Where
know,
is
like,
she from? Where is she from?
she's from the Caribbean.
Because I don't know how the people are in the Caribbean, but in Argentina, they customarily kiss each other on the cheek, and there could be an accidental too close to your lips kind of a thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I knew for a fact this wasn't accidental. Like, it was really intentional. Like, I could tell.
how do you
It
know?
was really
How do
because
you know?
when you go to a person, you naturally turn your head to the opposite direction so you can kiss each other on the cheek. Sometimes it's not even the kiss on the cheek; it's just your cheeks touching each other, and you're like kissing the air. The
No.
worst is when they give you their ear and you accidentally kiss their ear, which is just awkward. But in this case, she did not lean or turn her head completely, and she went straight for the side of my mouth, and
Really?
she gave me a little
Okay,
kiss.
here's another thing you guys have to consider. And it's what I
Yeah.
talked about this with Violet Rain all the time. I always tell people, okay, give me their street value. When I say street
Oh
value, I mean
gosh. Yeah.
don't,
I
you
was
know,
like, what are you talking about? What do you, I mean, yeah.
like no conversation, just on first sight, bam, wham, bam. Rank yourself compared to this person on a scale of 1 to 10. Who's shooting me? Does
There's
this
police
just
here.
We need to
based
get out
on
of the
Got him.
area. Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
physical
let's go.
physical attractiveness, clothing, all that crap? Is this person, how does that person rank compared to how do you rank? So, Blast Test, let's say you ranked yourself a certain number between 1 to 10. What
Yeah.
would you rank her above or below you?
Below. I wasn't interested in her at all. Like, there would be no chance. But
All
that
right.
didn't. I wasn't like ignoring her. Ooh, I didn't feel disgusted by her or anything like that. You know, in a friend setting, we're very kind to each other.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm gonna be like, hey, get away from me.
Hmm.
All right. So, maybe maybe she was trying to like steal a freaking peck, but that's really bold. Not many women are willing to do that, and people who are of a lower street value ranking certainly don't have the self-confidence to do that kind of a move. So that's why I'm kind of like, not sure, not sure.
I think it was one of those
Mm.
things where my kindness confused, like she was confused by my kindness as a hint that I was interested in her to some degree.
Ah, so you were too nice, giving too
Yeah.
much attention. Yeah. Titus says, I think most people are overthinking indicators and are just afraid to go for it and say how they really feel. And in this case, Titus, perfect reason why they don't.
Yeah.
That girl, she went in for Blast Tess's luscious lips, and she got she got
She
egg
got
on her
friend
face,
zoned.
friend zoned.
She
Yeah.
got friend zoned.
So
She got friend zoned.
don't be giving out that kind of advice, Titus, or people are gonna be feeling crushed.
Saving my lips for the one that's worth it.
Yeah.
Kisses, like that's a cultural thing. Yeah, cheek kissing is a cultural thing. Where are we going?
I have to pay my bounty because it's getting high.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my scrawny horse. It's like dying right now.
Is there a
I
waypoint
can't do.
set for this stuff?
Oh
Not yet.
yeah,
I'll
we
set
need
one
to
up in
go
a second.
somewhere. Yeah.
I just need to get on someone's horse. My
Oh,
horse died a long
where
time ago.
are you?
I'm coming down towards you guys. Actually,
Okay.
I can take this NPC's horse, right?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Come on.
Violet Rain, you're already at town. I need to get
I'm
out of here
exploring.
because people are shooting at me and they're not letting me go. I'm just gonna go into town because
Come on.
yeah, I'm tired of getting shot at.
Oh man. It's funny. These topics are so interesting. There's so many things to say. Um, because if you think about it, you think about the five senses, and you know, in every sense, sight, touch, the way they speak, even the tone of voice when you say your name, or when they're speaking to you, you can tell just by the tone of voice.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I didn't
we
realize
all.
that.
Ouch! We all have that.
Good point.
Yeah. that ability to
Yeah.
tell. But it's not always the case though. We always our brains
It's not
get
always
all yeah,
obvious.
our brains always
Yeah.
want to mess it all up and say no, she really there's a chance. There's a chance.
I know. Oh yeah. I know I experienced that. Being in denial. No. Oh yeah. Oh well.
Hi, TV Media. Okay, let's go back to chat. Okay, Titus says I went
Is that
to Mexico when I was 16 with family, and this girl kissed me on the cheek when we were introduced. I felt all cool. Turns out it was just a customary hello.
Hello? You look like
Wait till you go to Spain, Titus. Was that Titus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you go to Spain. You're gonna love it over there. Because they do both cheeks.
Wow. Both
Yeah.
cheeks?
Both cheeks. And if you don't do it
All of
correctly,
his cheeks?
they make you
Everything?
redo it.
They make you redo. Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
They
John.
particularly enjoy visitors, like people that are new to the country and the culture.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, so what happens? What about tongue? Is that a little too much or what? No.
Maybe France? Maybe France will be into that.
I'm man enough to shoot a
Oh,
bullet.
oh yeah, France probably.
You know, like French kissing.
Oh, you dead
That's a good one. That was a good one.
So John, you're a solid five, and you go for fours. Street value five.
Sounds like GTA stats. We're trying to rank up
Trying to rank up. Oh
so
wow.
we can get on that GTA 4 play.
GTA 4 play.
Yeah, I meant to say roleplay the other night and it came out as swordplay.
It's funny.
I think you meant to say 4 play. I'm just joking with blood says.
I know.
And
Oh
she
man.
got rejected. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, says Titus. You get rejected and dust yourself off and end up 70 and alone. Okay, a bit dramatic,
Oh,
but still.
what?
He's being dramatic.
Oh no.
Titus says both cheeks, like Mary grabbing cheeks, both cheeks. it was
Both sets of cheeks.
it was only one side.
What?
And John says, so you're telling me there's a chance. Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. I love that movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're funny.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Oh gosh. Huh. Well, um, maybe it's not even just the way they act. It's maybe some of the topics they talk about, you know.
Uh-huh.
Um, especially if a woman starts talking about maybe family or something personal or something like that, like when they start talking about when they were younger or um, some a little bit of self-disclosure. I know we talked about it a little bit, but um, you put everything together, like um, how they're talking and the things that they say. Everybody's different, but that's one thing is are the topics they talk about. And like it ties in with future things like, oh yes, let's do this, or I would love to see that. One day maybe we can go over here or something like that. but then also just saying, when I was younger, I've always wanted to do this, or kind of like sharing their hopes and dreams and things like that. Because usually things that are close to the heart, someone doesn't share unless um, there is some type of interest there or some type of affinity.
Okay.
Just talking about signs.
Mm, yeah, I don't know. I disclose a lot to people. I think when I talk to them, that it's not because I like them. I want to connect with people. I think sharing an experience and learning about them. It's just. I mean, I think I talk that way with people that I'm not interested in. I hope I'm not leading people on.
Oh, wow.
I tell them what perfume I wear.
Oh God, no. Don't do that.
Uh, Dad says, I used to be all shy and had no girls in high school. I had just stopped being scared of rejection. Okay, don't be scared of rejection. Yeah, I've gotten rejected and picked and joked around about it at the barber shop. It's no big deal. Yeah, everyone has probably felt rejected in their life. I felt rejected in my life. So
Mm,
it's just part of life.
yeah. Hmm. Is this where we're meeting?
Yeah. I have to actually go to the general store to get more ammo.
Oh,
Then we can
okay.
do a mission from here somewhere.
But I think learning about these little tricks can save face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to
Oh,
be
we
the
should talk about the opposite. I'm sorry.
when I drop something and she bends over to pick it up. That's a hint. John, I don't think so. Hi,
Come
Ronald.
on, John. I have an experience to share whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I think be more selective about. Oh, you. Oh, that's weird. He could shoot me in this house.
What?
Andres,
Ooh, we're
52.
coming. We are coming over there.
How is he in defensive mode?
Wow, it's been a long time since I've gotten shot.
You want me to parlay to accept it?
Oh no, I think I've already parlayed him.
I think I killed him like 3 times over now.
Oh, good.
That pissed me off.
Yeah.
Ow.
Nobody messes with our posse.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming after her now. Oh, okay. Oh, now he's in Deadeye mode. Get
Wait. Yeah.
him.
Why's my horse all spooked?
No! What's it to be?
Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
Let's
Thank you
go.
so much.
You alright?
Yes.
Your
Oh, yeah.
horse?
My horse.
Thank you.
Come on, Blitzkrieg, let's get out of here.
It's over there.
I need a lawman.
That's crazy. He just came in and just shot me like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's like so rude.
Please, I need help.
Just as when I have a bit of sauce on the side of my mouth and she licks it off, that could be a hint. What are we
That's
doing?
true.
I don't know. What are we doing?
We're country folks.
All right.
Country justice.
All right, let's
Thank you
go.
so much. Oh.
Now would be the time.
Uh-oh, it's time to go.
Someone please help me.
Alright, where are we
Oh,
headed
my
to?
honor level decrease.
Oh,
Where am I going?
On the outskirts of town.
Yeah, set a waypoint. Let's
Oh,
go to
thank you.
Valentine.
All right.
Get out of here.
Let's
Where are we
get out
going?
of here.
Valentine.
Let's get out of here. Yeah. Mm. Oh my goodness, the whole police force is after us.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. All right. It's funny that whenever we talk in Loveline and we're at the same time shooting people, it just seems so contradictory, you know.
The opposite of love. It's tough love.
We're talking about love and signs of love and signs of the NTU, and then we're just killing people. Okay.
We're showing love to our posse. We're defending
Yes,
them.
we are. That's right. All right. Yeah, that was a good one. Yes, that's it. Showing love to the posse.
Yep.
oh good. That
So,
guy left the session. Good.
Mm,
yeah.
that's good. All right. Way to go. Thank you for defending our honor.
Whoops. Fell off a cliff.
Oh
What?
no! Was it one of those where the horse just stops and you go flying over their head?
Pretty much. But my horse didn't stop either. We both went flying. John
Oh no!
says when she slurps
Oh.
spaghetti out of a bowl and we both have the same noodle.
Oh
What?
gosh, that's like those kid shows. That's cute.
It was
Yeah.
what, Lady and the Tramp or something like that? Was that
Yeah,
cartoon?
the little doggies,
Oh.
Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
Oh.
here's a little indicator. If you guys are walking, I guess side by side, and you give her a little bump, and she might think it's accidental, and you keep on walking, and you bump her harder again, and see if she looks at you and smiles and plays around with it. You guys start bumping each other. The bump game. The bump game.
There's a word for that. Is that a love tap?
Is that what it's called? I don't know. I never heard of it.
Reminds me of high
Oh
school.
gosh. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
remember doing that in college with this guy, but I don't know. I was too afraid to take it as a hint, so we never got anything going.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, so you did it to him or he did it to you?
He did it to me, and I was just like, maybe I'm just reading into this.
Mm. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think you were reading into it.
You know, now that I'm older and I look back on it, I'm like, no way. I wasn't reading into it.
You
But
weren't. No.
but at the time, I don't know. I didn't know what was up. I was like, I don't know, romance and all that crap was a huge mystery to me.
Yeah. It's funny though. I mean, do you ever look back and realize, like, oh wow, you know?
Oh yeah,
You
how
did,
many opportunities
yeah,
did you miss when you were younger, huh?
yeah, yeah. It's a lot. You think about it.
There was one opportunity that I missed. I did not get the hint. Um, we went camping with a group of friends, and there was a lake that had canoes that you could sit on the
That
water and just
crazy
go. It was
group of
a
friends
huge
again.
lake. So we randomly paired each other up like without even thinking, just guy and girl, and I ended up
Really?
In
paired
the
with a really
tent?
cute girl. No, 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 on a canoe.
Oh, okay.
It was a two-person canoe. And
Okay.
me being an idiot, I instead of facing her, I was facing the way that the canoe would row. So I had my back torn, like I had my back facing her the entire time that we were talking, and it was awkward and weird. And when I ran into other friends that were canoeing, they were all facing each other, and I was just there awkwardly facing forward because I never been on a canoe. I thought that was the correct way to do it, and I thought that's how we were supposed to do it. But now thinking about it, it was an opportunity to actually start a conversation with someone in a nice
uh,
quiet setting out in the wilderness type of thing.
yeah, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
just gave her your
And
back, and she was like, he ain't interested in me at all.
nope.
Rowing the boat with you.
Oh.
That's the real beauty of all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like,
we need to hang out in your group more often. I think most of us would be all paired up by now. Uh, let's
It's
see.
that
yes,
group of friends.
that group of friends.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more fun though in a group of friends because you can always tease each other. There's always things that you can do.
Yeah. TP Media says, what does that all mean? I have to be more specific. Which part? Which part do I have to be more specific on? Let's see. Titus says, you see, once again, the word afraid. Yep. Yep. Don't be afraid. Well, I don't know. I think your body is warning you when you feel afraid. It's warning you. It's protecting you. So, yes, it's okay to be afraid, too. John says, when it's the two of us and she wants to play John!
What?
He's
He's
just
just.
nasty.
Oh.
No, no, he's just giving out uh, silly answers to is she that into you or is she into you when we jinx
Mm.
each other and she buys me a Coke. John
Oh.
says, or Titus says, John, if you jinx with Mary, does she pinch poke the butt? Oh my god.
Pinch
I'm-
poke.
I am never gonna live that down now. I'm just gonna be known as a butt pincher.
Oh, wow. Butt grabber. Butt grabber.
Titus is
Oh.
when she wants to play truth or dare and dares you to stop bothering her.
That's good.
And Ty says, don't be afraid to fall in anything, really. I don't know.
Oh.
There is a strategy to um, not giving all your card or not showing your whole hand, right? Like Blast House was saying, be a mystery. You'll have more success.
Hmm.
Especially
Hmm.
if you're a 4 going after a 5.
Yeah. Or keep them in suspense. You know how to do that?
Yeah, keep them in suspense. That might work.
So since we have two ladies here, do you agree that most women do not like mystery? Like when you keep them waiting and not tell them, they're just dying to know. Like they do not like that.
It it depends. Like if you're saying, um, you know, I'll tell you tomorrow. It's like, tell me right now. I'm right here in front of you. It's that
Yeah.
it depends. You can't just try to create mystery. It would be
I don't know.
um
Timing is everything, I think.
yeah, it would be and it depends what it's about, you know. Um
I mean, you
I
can
think
yeah, you can wait for the right moment when you know, okay, this person might be a little bit more receptive to romance at this time in their lives,
oh, this time of the month. I'm kidding.
or
Oh,
something like that.
something like, for example, if it's like what Mary said, like right away, as she said it one time in a past episode, where she was saying right away when you see someone or you meet someone, there's already immediately an attraction or a potential or something like that, and then it goes from there. Um, so if you say if you're hypothetically speaking, if you're attracted to somebody and there's already an attraction, you already like someone, and you sense that maybe they like you, a little bit of mystery, you can work with that, you know, like the timing, like it just depends on what. But if you're trying to create something or force something that, you can already tell that initially the girl's not interested in you, then um, you just that it can fall flat when you're trying to create that mystery.
Well, I think before you dare try anything, you got to find out what their relationship status is. If you don't know their relationship status, don't even go for it, I think. There are certain places, certain circumstances where you can assume, okay, this person is single. Like a dance club. I'm just going to assume every single person in there is single. Or
Yeah,
a
except if
dating
there's a
site.
tan line on the ring finger.
Oh,
A what?
Except if there's a tan line on the ring finger.
Oh, yes. Or, a dating site, you know that they're single. And then you can, like, you know, I don't know, skip a few steps or try to go for it, as they say. But if you have no idea if this person, you have no clue what the background of this person is, you just assume that they're single, there could be a chance, maybe, you don't know, that they're hooked up. I say don't go for it because you're just gonna, like, kick yourself in the butt later. But I
Yeah.
guess people like Titus, they're just gonna be like, oh well, who's next?
Oh,
I mean, if you've
that
got
is.
that, if you've got that much strength to do that, then go for it. But I don't think most people want to deal with the embarrassment, I guess. Is it embarrassment or just like
The awkwardness.
the oh shit moment?
Oh,
Talks about Indians.
yeah.
Colonel Favors knows what he's doing. Needs a strong hand.
I
Yeah,
just rolled
that
down the
is true.
cliff with my horse.
Oh,
Still
oh
alive.
no. You
Appreciate
rolled down a
Okay.
cliff. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
there's
was so
another
weird.
bag that is not there.
Uh-oh. I just turned in a bag. Let me try to go back over there.
I
Krusty Krab
left the
Pizza,
white
thanks for
one
following.
close to one of the places where you drop it off. It's just nobody's there to defend it.
Oh,
Maybe one of
okay.
you guys
Okay.
can go there.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go after that one.
Okay.
Careful.
Hey, Mighty Yam! we're just talking about love and how to tell if she's into you or not, into you or not. So if you don't know a person, is there like, I don't know, they say in America, right, the comfort zone or your little bubble, personal bubble, is like 2 feet around you. Once people start encroaching into that area, you're stepping into boiling water territory.
Mm.
So if a woman is allowing you to get within that 2 feet zone, 2 feet of like personal comfort zone, and she feels like it's okay and she's kind of leaning into it, that could be an indication that she's into you. So do the 2 feet bubble test. Titus.
What do you say?
He's well, I don't mean to go fishing, Mary. If you really like someone, the worst they can say is no. Yeah. And then Team
Oh,
Phoebe says, earlier today,
Titus.
a girl told me that she had an ex who called her mom. That doesn't make you look bad. It seems to be a good decision.
What?
Earlier today, TV Media says a girl told him that she had an ex who called her mom. An ex? Oh, so the ex was trying to hook up with her mom? That doesn't make you look bad. Seems to be a good decision. Was he trying to hook up with her mom? That's pretty crazy. And Titus is like, and I don't mean anything with 2 legs, Mary. Come on, I got standards. Throw Titus under the bus.
Oh.
I ain't throwing you under the bus, you know that. You know I'm not throwing you under the bus. No, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, what the heck, right, Titus? Just go for it. If you have that strong of feelings, you're sure but not sure, go for it.
Yeah, that's how you find out. For sure.
Yeah, maybe. TV says no, the ex called her mom to complain about the breakup. Oh. Oh, he was desperate. He was like, oh my god, please, I cannot live without her.
Mm.
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
when you're when you're desperate, you'll do those crazy things.
Hmm.
You make that
Hmm.
mug of yours scarce before I make it even uglier.
So these were the initial ones, right? You said
Initially,
there's
yeah.
initially when you meet someone. So how about once you get to know them? I guess I don't know how far in do you want to go, Mary?
Yeah, let's spread it open. So when uh, when you get deeper into the relationship, and the messages are just not clear anymore. You're kind of getting like fewer phone calls, maybe
Mixed
fewer
messages.
texts, mixed messages. How do you know if she just ain't that into you? I think this is more of a
Hmm.
problem for girls than guys. I think guys get lazy in relationships and then the girls start feeling all scared like, is he into me or not? He used to call me every day. Now he's not calling me every day.
Hmm.
But it can happen in reverse too.
Yeah.
When do you know, hey, just ain't anybody?
Um, I think somebody said it before earlier in the episode here, is that they kind of leave you hanging and don't answer your text or don't call back or something like that. It takes longer. That's one thing. Um, Maybe a lack of eye contact, but not in a good way.
Yeah, well, lack of eye contact, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's terrible in the romantic sense. If she ain't giving you no eye contact. Yeah,
Maybe sit further away.
she done with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Titus says, you don't be all creepy when you go for it. Like Vi said, be like Hitch. And then TB Media says, you don't know shit.
What?
Okay, well, we're just asking the question.
Who's TV media talking about?
TV media says, women these days are so entitled, you have no idea.
Really?
Are we entitled, Violet Rain?
Um, in what sense?
I don't know. I don't know.
Entitled to what? Can you explain TV media, please?
And John says, what about my burly beard? Yes.
Oh,
When she wants to touch your burly beard, John, that could be a hint. That could be a
that's
sign.
a big hint.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Take me money. Just saying. Just saying. It Dan's legs. It says women today might be men tomorrow. might be men tomorrow.
So be kind.
Yeah. Women today might be the men tomorrow. I was just thinking though. I don't know. Women, I could not handle having just a woman in my life. It's just like just because like moving furniture around because I was doing that yesterday. It's like what?
Uh-huh.
How can I survive with another woman? There's no way I can move this freaking couch and bookshelf.
That's where you hire somebody.
Well, you can't hire another woman. I'm just saying you can't have all women in the world.
No, I mean, but that's how you delegate.
To another woman? There's got to be men.
What?
I need a man. Sean says it's a bad sign when she starts ignoring my Twitch messages.
Oh my, that's so funny.
Oh
I'm
no.
reading them, John. I'm reading them. TV media is not an insult to you. It's just my personal observation. Oh, yep. Women are entitled.
So what is that? Oh, personal observation, but like what specifically? Like when you say women are entitled, like how so?
Ask TP Media. I'm not quite certain. It's a little bit hazy to me. How are women are how are they entitled? Are they like, oh, we must have the toilet seat down?
Uh-oh. Let's not get into that
That
topic,
that's gonna
please.
start a debate.
A debate.
The battle of the sexes.
Yeah. I, I saw this one comedy show where the comic said, ladies, he's being very thoughtful if he leaves the seat up because if he would leave it down, then it would really be sticky and all that. So he was saying all these things.
What?
That's like that's not being thoughtful. If you leave the seat down, you don't want the seat down. He's leaving it up to give you an indicator that he was there. You don't want the seat down because it's gonna be all messed up. It was an interesting way to look at it. Yeah. Mm.
Did you just go through and divorce TP Media? Is that why you've got this position on women and such? John says it's a bad sign when she leaves the seat up.
Oh my god, that is so funny. That is a bad sign.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. This is it. Dan's leg says my wife told me to wash the dishes. She was being entitled. You know,
Did
she
she make the
told you.
dinner?
Yeah, she make the. She probably made dinner and cleaned the bathroom.
Yeah. I think it's a give and take, isn't it? You
Is
know?
that you guys, or are these people different? Who are these people here? I don't know these people. I don't think. Let's see. Oh,
I
somebody
think it's a
else.
give and take.
So I know like we're getting all these insights between guys and girls and
Hmm.
communication and building bonds and all these cues and signals. So is it safe to say from the recent uh, comment on chat that it's actually better to have a little bit of tension, otherwise it would be boring in a relationship? I think this may be a side topic. So for
Oh,
instance,
that's a good.
if she,
Yeah.
it's a bad sign if she leaves the toilet seat up type of thing.
No, I mean that's something. That's another problem.
Because hearing both of you laugh so
That's a
much
hairy
about it.
problem. That's a hairy problem.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, it's
I get
Dan's
it.
leg says, nope, I make better food. Okay, that we asked if she made dinner, but then you said no, I make better food. I didn't expect that answer, but Skywise, thank you for subscribing for the 4th month. Thank you. Oh,
Ooh,
it's our
look at that.
anniversary.
Hi,
Yes, thank you,
Skywise.
Skywise. 4 months in a row. Wow.
That's a good sign that your viewers are into you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Skywise.
Faithful
Skywise is a
viewers.
keeper.
Faithful viewers. Good job,
Yeah.
Skywise.
Yeah.
Let's see. Titus
That's
says,
awesome,
side note,
Skywise.
I was listening to this morning radio show and they said, study show men should start sitting down to pee. It's more sanitary, and studies meaning they took a UV lighting the floor.
Oh, yeah.
It is more sanitary, I would say. And TB says,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get divorced, but if I'd have to pay out of my ass just to keep up with her living standards, and the courts would be all on her side regardless. I don't know
Oh
if it's
no.
so much so these days, but yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, but you, I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth. I mean, if a woman has to wreck her body to have a family with a man, I think she's owed a little bit more than just a paycheck. One paycheck goodbye. Like, men don't have to wreck their bodies. Yikes. Come on, die
Alright.
already.
That's a thought. That is a thought right there.
Oops. So Skywise is saying, hi, 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 what's up everyone, Titus? Skywise loves Mary, Mary loves Skywise. So, who's sitting down now, chat? Oh, we gotta ask Skywise about, when does he know that, hey, this chick, she just ain't India. This could be further along into a relationship. What signs does this girl give that you need to just, like, cut your losses and move on? Blaz and Vi, are you here with me?
Yeah,
Huh?
just getting this mission
Yes.
set up for us.
Okay.
There we go.
Ask about
All right.
what? Oh, is that your doggy, Skywise? Where'd you get this doggy thing? Corgi derp. Oh, yeah. We're gonna ask you, Skywise. When when do you get like the sense that a girl is just staying into you? I know you're like all married up and you don't have to worry about this crap anymore. But let's get some advice for fellow chat people. When do you like say, oh my god, this girl, I know she just ain't into me because I see this happening, or this happening. What are some of those signs? That she just ain't into you anymore. Hi, Violet Rain, you alright? So quiet.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to get over to you right now.
Oh, I thought
Just
you guys
thinking
were right
about what was
here.
being said.
Oh.
Huh?
No, I'm going to the mark so we can get the mission finished.
Oh, go to Penny. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Where are we? Take
Okay.
out the
Okay.
ears.
And then TP Me says, then are you for women being eligible for the draft? Can tell you
Oh.
you'll wreck your body there. True. I mean, there is kind of a double standard, right? Like, we don't feel sorry for the men out there that give their lives. But women want that opportunity, which I think is crazy nuts.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm looking at the chat room now. It's like, wow.
Barf. I don't know what that thing is. Skyway says, I think you can tell someone isn't into you when they just stop acting interested. I think if you're paying attention to a person's behavior, it can be obvious. And then Titus says, when she's always busy all of a sudden. Hint number one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Skywise says, like, if one day you guys are excited to talk on the phone and then a week later she barely thinks about calling you, she ain't into you anymore. Ha ha!
Oh, God.
I know you're
Did you really
ha-ha.
say that? Haha.
I made it sound like that one Ralphie kid on Simpsons, but I'm sure Skywise just meant to say, haha. But I added the emphasis because I thought
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Titus says one word responses are short answers in text. Hint number two. Vicarious Schism has angry boy face. It Dan's legs when she puts a restraining order on you.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a sure sign.
And TV media says equal rights, equal fights. Just saying.
Well,
Right.
I'm ready.
And TV media, you are fired up today for some reason.
Yeah, TP Media.
John says when I get pulled over and she asks for the cop's number.
Oh
Wow.
God, that's bad.
You like my haha better, Skywise? I added it in for the comedy,
That
you
was
know.
that was funny.
And Titus restraining order. That's the not the go for it. I meant challenge. That's not the go for it. I meant challenge. Yes. Yeah.
When she asked for the cop's number. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. So, Violet Rain, how have you acted in the
Yes.
past with like maybe a person that you were dating and you were just like, I think I'm done now. Do you remember
Oh,
how you were acting that you thought, oh yeah, he's probably gonna like realize I'm done?
mm, how did I let him know? I pretty much. The thing is, uh,
I mean, did you go through a
I would,
period where you were like, I need to really think about this. Maybe I can't just flat out tell him. I need to think about this. So during that period where you were giving it thought, I'm sure there were hints galore just popping up here and there, right?
mm, yeah, I think that, I think some of the signs of just not being on the same page, where there was probably in our conversations more frustration of just not being on the same page.
More
Like
arguments.
more arguments, um, especially before, like if I would try to share how I was feeling, and if there wasn't at least an attempt to understand, or you know, we could have different points of view on topics, but if there was not a sense of respect, um, I remember I was dating somebody once where he would just bulldoze over my feelings, and he had a lot of great qualities.
Mhm.
However, what eclipsed that, or what overshadowed that, was the fact that he would not let me be myself, that he had this image of how I should be, um, and you know, maybe on the outside, but on the inside, I couldn't feel like I could be myself. And so, because of that, it just, yeah, it was like he wouldn't listen to my heart. He wouldn't see me. Um, he was very ambitious and very corporate. And so, in his mind, um, how I was, or how I carried myself, how I looked, fit a certain type of um, image he wanted to portray to further his career. And so, but when I would act silly or be myself and joke around or try to be lighthearted or even share opinions that were my own. Um, he did not like that at all, and that was um, pretty much the indicator that okay, this is not going to work out. And so when he would call, I did make the conversations brief, just to really think about it, to give it some time because, you know, um, definitely somebody of that caliber is not somebody you would just throw away just because he had a lot of good qualities about him as well. And so I had to ask myself if I was just um, scared about commitment and maybe I was just trying to find something wrong with him. Um, and it's those moments where you have to think about it. What is it that I could tolerate? Because none of us are perfect. There are things you can tolerate, and there are things that are deal breakers. And so, you know, at that point, we did have one last conversation, and there was one last deal breaker, and that pretty much uh, solidified everything for me. And
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you were brief,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really the
Indicator,
sign,
yeah.
yeah, that you showed him that nothing else other than you just
Well, I
saying
was
it's
I
over.
was brief. No, I mean, I tried to talk things out. I mean, I wasn't somebody who would just, cut them off immediately. You want to give things a chance. You want to try to work it out that maybe I'm misunderstanding him. Maybe I'm not really giving him a chance. Maybe I'm not really giving him my heart and to really give it a little time. But it's in the course of dating, over time that you really see, okay, we're just not gelling. We're really, there are things you can have opposite opinions about, but when he would not let me have an opinion, um, you know, he was very controlling.
Okay.
And yeah, that's when I realized, like, okay, you know what, we can't, we're not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna mesh. And that's where I had to just talk to him directly and just to say, okay, this is not gonna work out.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing all of that. It was nice of you to share. All right, Titus. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon. Night night. Okay, go back up. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah, there was.
Good night,
Oh,
Titus.
okay. TV media. I'm just being realistic. If there was a domestic violence incident, the police would always take her side. Domestic violence. Well, yeah, women can be violent too. But yeah, the
Yep.
police will take the side of someone who has obviously more physical power, probably. Dan's leg says not always. TP Media says it's a fact. You could just shout at her and the cops would arrest the man. I'm talking about the majority of these cases. Yeah, and the cops are just gonna like deal with what do they know from the moment they step up to the thing? Okay, there's this girl who's crying, which is more submissive looking than a guy who's yelling. But let's see. This is a bad sign when she doesn't accept my collect calls from prison.
Wait, who said that?
John the King.
Oh.
So TV Media says, so you think, I don't know what LKR stands for. What does that stand for? LKR. I don't know what that means. And so TP Media says, so you think court system is fair towards men? And Dan says it's fair towards rich men. Yes. Yeah. And he says it has nothing to do with rich or poor. And Dan says, oh yes it does.
Hmm.
And Skywise tells Titus good night. Good to see you again. And Skywise says, so what about the guys? Do you guys have any stories of not being interested in a girl anymore? Skywise says, I definitely have them.
Is
TV
that the one you called to burn in hell or what? No,
There are organizations who fund the woman's lawyer. You have no idea, hit Dan Glenn. No idea. Yeah, we are very sore about this topic today. Hmm. Titus says, later, Sky, you don't want to know my stories. He just goes for it. That's all we know. He goes for it. And
oh,
we also
I'm not
know
Titus.
every personal detail about his cologne, his favorite cologne. His, was it Yves Saint Laurent cologne?
That's nice.
Sky was as tight as now. I want to know even more. And it stands glad. Yes, I have plenty of those. Every morning I see my wife. Wow. And then John says it's a bad sign when she doesn't approve the Facebook picture tag.
Oh no, that's bad.
And TP
That actually
Media is
happened to me one
just
time.
saying the obvious. What does that mean when she doesn't approve the Facebook picture tag? What is that?
She doesn't want to be associated with you on social media because it might throw off a
Oh.
potential someone else that she's interested in. And they could be like, "Oh,
Oh.
she's tagged in this other person's picture or profile. Like, what's that?"
Oh yeah. I have a bunch of those. You guys want to see them all? No.
Oh God.
Just kidding. uh, let's see. Skyway says, laughing out loud, the one I said to burn in hell is actually really liked, and she used that against me. So it was frustrating, and I was just really sick of it all in the end. Hmm. Yeah, she must have been a smooth talker. TV Media said you could go to a feminist organization and accuse me of rape. Rape. Is that so?
Hmm.
Skylar says, so Mary, I have this picture to tag us in on Facebook. Oh dear.
Oh wow. Wow. So many sands.
Yeah.
No damn time for you.
What are
Was
we
a
doing
nice
over here?
combination. Uh,
I saw you standing there. I figured you may want to go fishing. I think there might be some salmon there.
Oh, salmon. Okay, good idea. I'll try it. I'll try fishing
oh,
here.
we could
Oh.
close out with salmon, huh? I mean, like,
Yeah.
fishing.
Oh, I thought that was an innuendo. I was trying to figure
No,
out what
no.
it could have meant as a sign.
Oh, no.
So let's go back. I think Skywise said something about what about the guys? And maybe he's not that into you. What signs do you have? Maybe he's not that into you.
Mm.
His dad says, oh, yeah, but he had like two charisma. Two charisma. Oh, okay. Oh, it's you, me, and White Devil. That's right. White Devil has me all over his Facebook. But now it can be me and Skywise and White Devil. It could be a threesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
From what day was that, I wonder?
Mm,
TV Media says, yes, it ruined this livelihood without any repercussion. Joan says, may I add you on Facebook? To Skywise. I'm just kidding. Just want to see the pic. TK Dolly List, thank you for following. Yeah, so
uh,
what sign? He just ain't that into you. I think guys are. If he's not calling you, that's like a sign. You're texting him and texting him. He ain't texting back. That's a good sign.
mm.
Oh, there's a lot of ducks
I,
out here.
I saw on like a show. Oh, what was it? Yeah, it was a show or a movie or something where the guy was saying if a guy is into you, he's gonna come up. If you invite him up to your place, he's gonna come up. But if he's not into you, then he says something like, "Oh, I got an early morning meeting I gotta get to. I'll see you later." It's pretty.
I never
It's more
heard that.
obvious with me. It's more obvious with me. But, I mean, I saw that on a TV show.
Oh. I don't think that exists in real life.
No?
Yeah, Skywise barely uses Facebook. I hate it, he says. And John doesn't use it either. Yep, not calling, that's what I do, says Skywise.
oh no.
Ooh.
Or,
TV Media says,
or you could be like, oh, go ahead.
okay, they just forced him to sign his shit over to get his stuff in the house. Okay, TV Media, you're on a roll. Oh, yet they forced him to sign his shit over to get it on a lawsuit. Wow, you were so angry today. So angry about this. John says, it's a bad sign when I say I'm gonna use a restroom, but call an Uber home and leave my car at the restaurant.
Oh no.
Yeah, you've been drinking. Been drinking.
Oh, that's extreme. Yeah.
I feel terrible now because
Oh,
I actually did that before.
you did?
Yeah. It
You
was
guys are
a it was
serious?
it was a cougar friend that we were talking that I was trying out, I guess, to see if there was any chemistry with an older woman. And after it faded away, she was still interested, of course, and she's like, "Hey, just call me." I'm like, "Sure," but I just really wasn't interested in calling her anymore. I should
Oh.
have been forward.
Oh,
So
because
that's a
you weren't
sign.
calling. Oh, I thought you meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that you did what John the King did and say,
Oh no
Yeah,
no
that's
no.
what
I'm
I
I'm
thought.
gonna go to
I
the
was like, what?
bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, call up Uber, come and pick me up. Gotta pretend like I had a heart attack or something, or I got kidnapped from the bathroom.
And Uber kidnapped me.
Oh,
that's
that's funny.
that's crazy nuts.
That's extreme, yes.
I think you see that more in movies, right?
Yeah.
They actually do that.
In movies, I really thought that you did that. I was like, wow, you really did that. That's crazy.
I mean, if that's the only way to escape, if something really fishy was happening.
Yeah,
But
especially with a cougar.
yeah,
Dang. Yeah, that's scary. Mm-mm. I think men are more direct than women. I mean, women may give subtle signs, but men are pretty. There's not like a whole lot of game playing with men. It's very direct.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think. I think uh, I'm just guessing that men like to keep things simple, straightforward.
I think I'd shared it
Unless.
last week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you'd have to be some kind of like some kind of sociopath, narcissist or something to really be devious in like somebody who really thinks about it and plotting and scheming to do something. It, it would just that's not the norm. Men either
Yeah.
like you or they don't.
Okay, let's go back to the chat. Okay, so Skywise was laughing at John the King's running to the bathroom and calling Uber. Yeah, that was funny. TP Media says it's a general topic that's been bothering me. It's nothing personal, but it needs to be mentioned.
Okay.
Yes, on Loveline. We must mention it in Loveline. John says it's a bad sign if other girls are catching my eye when she's talking.
Ooh.
Oh, it could. Yeah, it could be a. It could be a problem.
Like catching the eye, like looking at her Tammy, or what am I missing?
I think everybody was looking at Tammy. Nobody, I mean, that's hard to.
I mean, if you're that kind of girl, I mean, it's gonna be hard to keep your eyes off.
I mean, it's just it's like I said, it's like a car accident or like, you know, it's like a car accident or like a three-legged dog. You can't help but just look and just like, wow, how is that happening? You just can't stop looking.
Okay. Let's see. John, okay. It's okay, we got that. Skylar says that happened to me before too. Went on a date, friends asking me how it went. I told them I kept thinking about some other girl the whole time, and they thought that was the funniest thing. That's really sad. Why are you wasting this poor girl's time if you're thinking about somebody else? I don't know, Skywise. I don't know.
Maybe it was just that one date and he never had a date with her again.
Yeah.
Or a blind date or something like that. Hmm.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know. Whose problem is it? Is the question. Is it the problem of the fella or the problem of the girl if he's looking at somebody else?
Mm.
That's a good question.
I mean, I would say if the girl asks him out and you are forced to go, or that's another thing. If you're feeling forced to go, there's another problem. Why are you unable to keep your attention on the person that you're on a date with?
mm.
why be on the date? You know?
Sometimes you go out on a date to be polite. I mean, there are those kind of dates.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing those dates, I think. Let's see. Skyway says, honestly, I thought I was going to get laid because she was saying all this stuff to me the night before. Then we met and she was really boring, and that was the one and only date.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh, you guys. You guys. I know guys have a. Well, I guess guys have to work hard to get laid, and girls pretty much just. It's in the. It's laid out on a platter for us.
What? What's laid down on a platter?
Getting laid. I mean,
Oh,
it's not. We don't
Uh,
have to do the. Like, I don't have to go through a date to get laid. I mean, I can just pick up the phone and do it. You know?
1-800 Love Line.
Or wherever, you know. No, I don't even have to have love line. Forget love
no,
lines.
just call.
Yeah.
Just call.
John says it's a bad sign if I leave my phone volume on, face up, and reply to any messages immediately. Well, John, we already know that you think it's okay to text on first dates and stuff.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
Skyway says, John, just give me your number and I'll text you in an emergency.
Oh gosh.
College, get me out of this
Oh,
date.
Mary and I had that system. Oh no. Yeah, that's funny.
When like
Emergency.
you send each other cues.
No, I'm just kidding.
Remember
Skyway
that
says,
night?
it really
Oh,
is
go ahead, Jen.
laid down on a platter for women. Totally is. And now the bros are just like laughing for each other, Skywise. Ha ha ha, says John. Then John gets a ha 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 from Skywise.
Oh.
Oh no,
It all
that could be one of your
depends on
alerts.
it all depends on the message, but in general it can wait if I'm interested.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, I apologize, Mary. I do have an early morning meeting, so I have to get going.
Yeah, it is getting close to bedtime for me too, so we might as well just close it up.
Yeah, I don't mean to. I mean, it is a very interesting topic. I know I just need to be sharp for tomorrow's morning. Um, so I gotta just make sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for Loveline today, kids. I hope we worked through this issue well enough for you. Maybe some
I
of you are
learned a
having
lot.
questions. Maybe not.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Yeah, maybe this
Yeah,
was
it
just pure
was.
entertainment for you.
Yeah, I was entertained,
Yeah.
but it was interesting too. I loved hearing everybody's input. Thank you, Blast
Uh-huh.
Taz,
Yeah,
just for
thank you,
sharing.
Blaz.
Thanks for
Definitely.
letting me be here. And
Yeah.
much respect to both of you. It's not easy doing this, believe it or not. Like being on this side of Loveline. Because when you're in chat, you have time to think and build your response. But like when you're live, it's like let's go for it. Hope that it
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. You just
Yeah.
have to share.
Yep.
And I think for Mary, it's amazing. Like she's able to think on her feet and just respond immediately.
Well,
It's really
thank
awesome.
you. That is
And she's
very
doing
kind of
chat
you.
at the same time.
Pardon? Yeah,
What
multitasking. I mean,
multitasking? Yeah,
it's amazing. I mean, Mary, honestly, you make it look so easy, but I know it's hard.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And don't forget, I also catch fish while I do all this.
Oh yeah.
we haven't caught anything. I'm like, these fish are so
No,
stubborn.
I'm right here.
And
Yay.
Skyways' Blast Taz is awesome. He really is. I love Blast Taz on
Yes.
here. He is a very smart fella. So
Thanks,
thank you.
Skywise.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in, Blast Taz. All
Anytime,
right.
man.
Yes, thank
Anytime.
you.
Okay. So let's think about this. Maybe we'll come back next week and have more revelations that we can share. Let's see. What is next week? Is it gonna be August 1st? It's the first Thursday of August. So that means next Thursday on Love Line, not only are we gonna have this discussion, we're also gonna do a questionnaire that matches us. Yes, next week. So it'll mix and match us based on our answers, like who you'd be a nice couple with. So come by. Tell your girlfriends to come by too, because we need more girls in here. Another survey. Yes, Skywise. So we'll have, I'll see if I can invite Nailier, or at least get some questions. No, 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 TV Mania. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow we're supposed to be scheduled for fight night, and tomorrow I don't think I'll be here for fight night on time. Maybe late, but I have to do a dinner thing for work, and so I might be a little bit late. But I'll be here Saturday, Sunday, and my regular days. I'm not taking a week off. Not yet. I have I am going to be taking the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I'm going to be out for vacation. So during that time, I'll be out. That's like after next week. So, anyway, definitely make it next Thursday if you want to have extra, extra fun time. And we will talk to you soon. Have a good night, kids.
Good night.
Talk, talk. Oh, we got to raid somebody, huh? Who shall we raid? I'm gonna do Marry My Jane. So I'll raid that person. Oops. Raid Marry My Jane. Okay. Alright. Night, Skywise.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Alright. Looks like I caught another fish. I'll keep it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta end the stream on the